Israel. Shalom, shalom, Israel. Coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. First off, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Chodash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing this word in truth with truth and sincerity, especially now, risk your lives to do so. May you be of the elect. Shalom to all the Akim and Aquath out there listening and learning. You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians, who are the true children of Israel, as well as you speckled bird, Israelite foreigners, the Israelites that look like, act like, and take on the customs of all these heathen nations. So to you I say Shalom. This lesson is brought to you by the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the true name of our Father, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites. By Hashem meaning in the name, and Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls by the name of JC. All right, and this lesson is more like a rant lesson. All right, edifying nonetheless. But yeah, I sort of kind of brought it up in the lesson I just made not too long ago. But even on a basic level, all right, because you don't need spiritual eyes to, pay attention to the so-called news. All right, on the basic level, speaking of World War III, the micro C hip, right, the neuro LINKs, basically leading up to the MO to the T and the B, right, according to Revelation 13 chapter. All right. The whole information with the tariffs, okay, the ports right now, as far as imports and exports goes, it doesn't take a rocket scientist or spiritual eyes to even see the basic things. All right. But there's just a lot of people that just, they in their mind is if they don't see it, if they don't, delve into it, if they don't take heed to it, then it won't happen. Because in their own little fucking mind, their own little fucking skull, cavity, that little thing in there, which is supposed to be a brain, is not operating on a normal level. And that's probably, probably is a case of the the stabby wabby, because a lot of people are just delusional as all hell today. Today meaning this day and age. All right, I'm thinking about back when I was even little, man. We had more common sense. The ones today, common sense is not common these days, man. And again, even on a basic level, okay. But nonetheless, without any further ado, we're just going to get into what I'm speaking on. All right. Name of this lesson, rant, right, is even on a basic level, the world can see its downfall except the delusional people. What does delusional mean, Dawaga? Definition of delusion: act of misleading someone, deception, deceit, early 15th century, delusion, from Latin delusionum, nominative delusio, a deceiving, noun of action from past participle stem of deludere, see delude, as a form of mental derangement, mentally deranged. All right, false impression or belief of a fixed nature. Again, 1550s, deceive, impose upon, mislead the mind or judgment of, 1400 circa, from Latin deluder, to play false, to mock, deceive, from D, right, down to one's detriment, Mislead means to lead wrong, whether with or without design. Delude always, at least figuratively, implies intention to deceive, and that means are used for that purpose. We may be misled through ignorance and in good faith, but we are deluded by false representations. A person may delude himself. See that? That's the people today. Even on a basic level, the world can see its downfall, except the delusional people. You know, those that have cognitive dissonance and things of that sort. This is Matthew 16. I'm going to read 2 and 3. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but you just discern the signs of the times. But can ye not discern the signs of the times? Y'all can see all this stuff, but you can't understand what's going on. You can't comprehend what's happening. You got the prophets out on the highways and hedges. Jeremiah 28 and 8. I swear I'm going to be known by that by the time we get up out of here. Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. Okay? So you got the news, you got the prophets, you got your own internet service. You can search to and fro on the whole web and see what's going on, provided your phone is not already giving you updates, because I know a lot of y'all stay plugged into the news to get all the receipts, so to say. And yet, delusional. You can't see what's going on. You got all this information right here, but you still don't get it. Isaiah 48 and 5. I have even from the beginning declared it to thee. Before it came to pass, I showed it thee. Lest thou shouldest say, mine idol hath done them, and my graven image, and my molten image hath commanded them. Because you're going to have a lot of these dumbass people. Oh, my unc did this. My JC, my Jesus piece, my Buddha statue. Look, I turned the wind chime this way and the wind went that way. I picked up a flower and picked off a petal and threw it in the wind, and because it went this direction, that means this gonna happen. And see, it did. See how the wind just changed? These people, man. Right? Even a so-called weather forecaster can have something wrong. All right? You can't judge what the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna do. Now, on the same hand, the same breath, right? Should I say on the left hand side, you got these devils that can change the weather patterns. They can seed. They can do a thing called cloud seeding. They can make it rain. I ain't talking about being in a club, throwing your fucking hard-earned money on these sluts. I mean, actual rain, water coming from the clouds. Right? They can do that. They have done it. They can create earthquakes. Right? But all is done through Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Can't nobody do nothing unless the Lord has them do it. Who can resist the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai? The answer is nobody. He orders our steps. You go left, you go right, you go to the front, you go to the back, you squat, you jump, you look this way, you look that way. You get hit by a bus, right? You make it out of surgery. The Lord did that for you. Okay? The Lord does all things, man. He creates light, He creates darkness. He can wound, He can heal, right? He creates evil. He creates peace. He is the Most High God, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. He does it all. He can do it all. He will do it all. Okay? So you can't sit here and say that your damn idols, okay, your gods, your false gods that you believe is real, have done these things. Oh, see, it's raining right now. Thank Odin for that. Thank Thor for that. No. False. Okay? It's Yahweh Bashmiel Shai doing all these things. Okay? Everything that's going on right now is through the Lord. But those that are delusional can't see it. Can't see it, won't see it. Can't stop, won't stop. Inside joke, right? But they can't see. They got ears, but they can't hear. They have eyes, yet they see not. They were made that way. The Lord got them all in a trick bag. The Lord fucking hates them. You got to understand that. If the Lord didn't wake you up to understand this truth, you know, think about that. If He didn't wake you up, He wants you to be asleep. He wants you to be a part of this world. He wants to destroy you because He knew you from the beginning. He knew your evil ass spirit from the jump. You've been evil many times upon this earth, man. If you evil now, you were evil then. If you good today, you were good then. If you prophesying now, you were prophesying back then. Okay? That's how it is. You don't, you know, you were wicked in a past life, and then this life, you good. No. If you were wicked then, you wicked today. Okay? You can't change what the Most High God, Yahweh Shemel Shai, has set forth for you. Alright? I was looking for something. That's alright, it'll pass. Lord will, it'll come back to me. But yeah, you can't change who you were or who you are. If you are already that way, you've been that way. Okay? And that goes with these idol worshipers. They always been worshiping idols. You know who got it the worst? Other than these heathen nations? Issachar, the so-called Mexican. They got it real bad. Alright? They can't operate without a fucking idol around them. Alright? But nonetheless, this is 2nd Ezra 8 and 62 and 63. It says, "These things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee." Who? The prophets. Again, not everybody was made to understand this. Not everybody was made to understand the signs that are given unto us to know what time frame that we are in. Okay? This was only given to the hopeful elect and a few like thee, right? Then answered I and said, "Behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not showed me." Right? Because we can see things, right? We even prophesy in part. So we can give you what the scriptures tell us, but we can't give you a time and a day when these things are going to happen. We just letting you know when it's going to happen. Prime example of that, all right? Noah was told by Yahweh Bashmal Shai, tell these people get right, tell them I'm gonna flood this bitch. And yeah, that's what it is. So Noah went out. Hey everybody. Hey, the Most High God Yahweh Bashmal Shai said he gonna flood this hole. And I'm just speaking in a way that, Jay can understand what I'm saying. He didn't say that verbatim, okay? But he said it, all right? He was telling everybody for a long period of time, 100 years. And what? Everybody, oh, no, man, it ain't gonna rain, man. You crazy, dog. This dude bugged out, man. No, talking about, man, ain't talking about it's gonna rain, bro. Hey, can you believe this, man? What are you talking about? This dude's delusional, right? This is how these people think. Whole time, they were the ones that were delusional. Whole time, they were the ones that were made to be asleep and not be able to hear. And what happened? The Lord flooded the whole earth, all but 8. Who was saved? The wild guy? Noah and his family. 8 people out of the whole face of the earth. Noah and his family. And whatever animals that were in the ark. That's it. That's it. Okay? So we can tell you in part what's going on. We could tell you what's going on. But no man knows the day nor the hour when these things are going to act, when the Lord is going to crack them skies and come back. Okay? This is Matthew 24. I'm going to read 1 through 8. Then I'm going to read 22 and 23 and verses 36 through 39. All right? These are specific points that I'm trying to make. All right? Because otherwise, really all of Matthew 24 chapters, but, just trying to get to a point. Right? It says, and Yahweh Shai went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, see ye not all these things? Y'all see all this, right? Verily, I say unto you, right? Check this out, y'all. There shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. When Yahweh Shai Shai come back, every place is going to be destroyed. Why shouldn't it be? All kinds of wickedness and iniquity have touched these stones, have been breathed through these stones. All right? Idolatry on an all-time high. Why wouldn't he destroy this place? Why wouldn't he destroy all these temples? I cannot wait till it happens. Get rid of all this shit, man. There shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. He said he's going to dismantle this place, brick by damn brick. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many, especially the so-called wacky-tacky Christians and Catholics, especially them. All right? And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Are we not hearing about World War III for the past few years? Hint, hint, wink, wink. All right? Time frame, right? When is the end time going to be? Here you go. Here's one of the signs, right? Wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, such as the M-O to the T and the B, World War III, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, right? Martial law and such, right? The persecution of the prophets, okay? When all hell break loose, Jacob's troubles, all right? That all these things got to come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation. We seeing a little bit of that right now. All the nations hate America right now, right? Are you not seeing that in the news? Are you not getting a breath of this? I'm sure the people amongst you have spoken such things, right? Family and friends going to and fro on the earth, visiting different countries, and coming back with some gossip. All right, speaking about things that's going on in the world. All right, all these nations hate America right now. Perfect. And if you don't, your spirit is off too. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Are we not seeing and hearing about these things more and more than usual? All right. And the famines, right? What's going on with the ports right now? What's going on with the port in Seattle and California? Okay. What do you think is going to happen? When there's no imports, there's no product going to stores. If there's no products going to stores, that means those trucking agencies are going down. They're gonna be cut off. And when you don't see trucks on the highways delivering goods, okay, what do you think that means for the storehouses? What do you think that means for these stores? No product, no product, no nothing to purchase, no food in your fridge, no new clothing on your back. You work in one of these stores, you probably gonna lose your job. Shit rolls downhill from there. You can figure it out from there. All right, it's gonna be chaos, people rioting and looting. Okay, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Beginning of sorrows. Think about all that. All that right there. Only the beginning of sorrows. Can you imagine what it's going to be like in the middle of it? In the end of it? Verse 22. And except, right? Because I read 1 through 8. Now verse 22 and 23. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Have you not paid attention to the past, I don't know, 5-6 years? How quickly the days have been passing? How quickly a new year sprang up? Hell, March just passed. April just passed. We already in May. Already. For the hopeful elects, right? For the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Verse 23. Then, if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Hamashiach, or there, believe it not. But of that day and hour, right? Verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. People just gonna keep doing what they were doing, being delusional because they don't want to believe, and that day gonna catch them off guard. When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh about. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that. If I may. Let's see. Where is that? That's Oh wait, I'm in the wrong book. Salakia. See here. Is it this one? Hold on 1 second. All right. This is First Thessalonians 5. There it is. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." Okay? No one's going to be able to escape when the Lord comes through and crack them clouds. Everybody has been given grace period to get right, all right, and to do better at least, offend less, all right. And if you're not doing it, you're not doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're not going to be found so doing, then you're going to be cut off and die, man. Plain and simple. Oh, it's down here. Verse 36 again, it says, "But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the day of Noah, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away." Why? Because they thought it was peace and safety. It's going to be the same thing, all right, when he comes back. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. You see? So don't be deceived. Don't be delusional like a lot of these people are. Right? This is the time to get right. Right? Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Right. Lord willing, this is edifying, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachach. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing this word in truth with truth and sincerity, especially now risk your lives to do so. May you be of the elect. Stay prayed up, repent, Abba Ball, Kwam Yasharallah, Shalom.